Do you have a gastrointestinal tract discomfort? Would you like to know what kind of natural remedies there may be for those who have adrenal fatigue issues? This is what this video is all about, and I'm Dr. Lam. With me is Coach Justin, our metabolic health coach. So first, the most common complaint is actually indigestion. Indigestion comes in many forms, from a form of a little bloating, but we'll go into that. But generally speaking, if you just feel slightly having indigestion, the common remedies that you can reach out to is a papaya, and in late stages, apple cider vinegar. Coach Justin, why don't you tell us a little bit more about these two remedies?
Thank you very much, Dr. Lam. Yeah, so if you look at the word indigestion, it's basically inability to digest, right? And so there can be multiple reasons for that. Number one is if you don't have the correct digestive enzymes inside your body, inside your stomach. And papaya is actually really great natural food that can help you get those digestive enzymes. It's really packed with a lot of digestive enzymes coming naturally. It's really good for you to digest your food, help you digest your food. Apple cider vinegar is a little acidity for your stomach, and if your stomach acid and pH is not balanced, oftentimes that can also affect your ability to digest your food and process it correctly in your digestive tract.
As far as the stomach acid is concerned, you know, a lot of people think that you have gastric discomfort because you have too much acid. But there are a number of people who need more acid, and apple cider vinegar can play a role in that. So I'm glad you brought it out. Mm-hmm. Secondly, is along that line with the gastric issues, a lot of people do experience heartburn. Now, heartburn is very common because of this acid-base imbalance, and depends on which side you are in. You can use bicarbonate, or you can use calcium or sodium bicarbonate in that respect. Why don't you tell us a little bit more in that period?
Yeah, bicarbonate is actually really amazing. It's so common. It's just baking soda. You can find it anywhere. Most of you probably have it at home, in your cabinets. A lot of people just use it to absorb smells. But what it does is bicarbonate is alkaline. So if your stomach acid is too high and you're looking for a natural alternative to reduce stomach acid, instead of taking like PPIs or anything like that, then taking bicarb and just a little bit of baking soda can really help neutralize and bring down the acidity of your stomach. And that can help a lot with those stomach aches.
Yeah, these are good tips, but of course I have to qualify in the sense that it depends on the person. Not everybody can tolerate. And if you already have a pH imbalance and your body does not tolerate alkalinity well, bicarbonate can actually make you worse. So you got to be very careful. But generally, it has some benefits.
Correct.
The third thing that we have experienced a lot of complaint is bloating and gas. And you know, this can be so many reasons because it can be from food indigestion to, in the case of adrenal fatigue, many people have problem assimilating. So when the body slows down, the body's ability and urge to break down food goes down. So food has a tendency to collect in the gastrointestinal tract, leading to bloating. Now, if it's a matter of food poisoning, extraordinary situations, that can also cause some of this, okay? Charcoal has been very good for that. Turmeric and aloe vera has also been very proven to be beneficial. What do you think?
Yeah, charcoal is really excellent and really great binder to really bind a lot of the toxins and metabolites inside your stomach tract. Aloe vera also very good, very healing for your digestive tract as well, and it really helps to coat your stomach lining and prevent and help really heal your stomach lining through that. So those are really good.
Yeah. So today we've gone through the indigestion issues, heartburn issues, and bloating type issues. Bear in mind that even though these natural recipes are good for general public, if you have adrenal fatigue, what works or what doesn't work really depends on how they are titrated. So make sure that you seek proper professional help before you just embark on your self-navigation. Because if you're not careful, you know, you may think that you have a weak acid stomach, but actually it's the other way around. And because of paradoxical reactions can be common, you can actually fall apart. So we will end here today, and we'll have another session sometime because there are other symptoms that we need to discuss.